Hello guys, welcome back again. My last video was short, I thought I had more time, but I will show you my tank single target build. So let's begin. The difference between my single target build and my AoE build, it's a few gear and some companion bonuses. For example, as my single target build, I'm using the new Ultraviolet Helmet Armit. This one drops from the Imperial Citadel, the master version drops from the second boss. This helmet is really good because for every 5 seconds you are in combat you gain 0.6% stamina and a 0.4 awareness, which is after 50 seconds you will get 10 stacks, making it 6 stamina gain and 4 awareness. Um, my chest piece is the same as my AoE, like my gloves and my boots. Um, my neck, waist, and artifact it's the same. The rings are different. I have the diamond abyssal loop, which the bonus is the manticore bite. Whenever I use a daily power, the next enemy that attacks me it takes equal to 50% of my max health with a 30-second cooldown. And the other one it's the Malakite abyssal loop. This one also drops from these both rings drop from the master demon wet pits masturbation as a reward from the chest. And this one, when I'm stand still for 6 seconds, my awareness is increased by 10% and my stamina regeneration is also increased by 5% for 6 seconds. um, I still having my shirt, my pants, and my artifacts also have a different rotation with the new small buff we got from the Mytholar fragment. Most of the tanks are using this one now because it has a 50% stamina regeneration as well as the new symbol of water. Um, as my previous video, if you were able to see, these four stats were green. I forgot to mention that deflect also I'm using the Caprice. Caprice. I don't know how to pronounce it in how it's pronounced in English, but this is the old one that grants 10% more deflect. The new ones only have 5. You can get the 10% at the auction house, but it's a bit more expensive than the 5%. If you want 5% more extra uh, deflect, it's okay. You can still have the other one with the 5%. Um, my bonuses are the same. My enchantments are the same. I have the two overloads. One is the Bulwark of Brimstone, which increases 5% my maximum hit points, and my Unholy Protection, 5% critical avoidance and deflect chance. With my powers, they are also different. It will also depend which boss you are facing. For example, um, the second boss from the Imperial Citadel. Um, I'm going with Smite. I have to change my class feature to Divine Challenger because every time I use Smite it will put me on the top of the list. And I use Absolution, which reduces damage by 20%, and Binding Oath, which also that damages the any attackers and also increases my stamina regeneration. Um, as I said, it will depend most of the encounters of the boss fights. Like for example, the last fight from the Imperial Citadel. I noticed that the boss doesn't hit you too much hard, and it's always in a fixed place. He only jumps, teleports, but he doesn't move like other bosses. So you can go with the Templar's Wrath, you can go with the Bow of Entity, and using the Sacred Weapon, which also increases your threat and stamina regeneration. Uh, with my features, I think they are different from my AoE. The only one that varies is this one. It increases the Divine Champion, which is my shield block, by 10, and now absorb damage up to 6% of my maximum hit points. Mm, my booms also, well, the guild stronghold booms are also depending what you need, and my campaign booms are different. For example, the master booms, um, The death's bulwark, it's when on kill or whenever you take more than 50% of your maximum hit points in a single blow, you have a 30% to do the following for 10 seconds, which increases some of the defense stats: 2% defense per rank, 2% critical values per rank, and add a temporary hit equal to 2% of your maximum health per rank. I also using the focus retaliation, 25% on encounters to do the following for 15 seconds, which also increases control resistance, deflect, and deflexivity by 2% per rank. I also the enhanced application, 5% on at wills to heal you for 1% of your maximum hit points per rank, heal you for 2% of maximum hit points per rank for 10 seconds, and reduce the damage of the next attack for you by 10% per rank. If I'm not mistaken, if it's a 10% per rank, so it should be a 30% reduce damage. And the last one is less resilience. I was using this one, but it only gives you defense bonuses like repels, heal over the time target for 2%, adds power and rechargeable. But I think this one is better because 10% chance when you get healed or are healed, you can get 2% defense, increase maximum hit points by 2, and heal stamina by 4% of target max. Everything is per rank. So I believe these four are very useful for me. You can try anything else if you want. We go with companions. As companions also will vary what your group needs. You can go with druids, you can go with tutor, you can go with spine devil, or you can go with the scorpion, which is the one I have at the moment. Scorpion, it's one of the, some of the best companions because always applies a dot of combat advantage to your target. It never goes away unless, let's say, for example, the last fight of the Imperial Citadel, you are attacking the main boss, then he pulls ads, so the Scorpion will move to your ads because it always goes to the target you are attacking. But this one is better, especially in some encounters when you don't have too much space to do combat advantage. Combat advantage if you're one side and your group is on the other side to give more power. Since the last boss, for example, of the Imperial Citadel, you always have to be hugging a wall. This one it's the best because it will give you combat advantage all the time. As an equipment, I'm still using the same companion gear as my AoE build, same as my companion enchantment. Now for the bonuses are very different. For example, in my single target build, I have my Undying Overlord, which reduces the incoming damage by 7.5%. I have these ones for support, the Raptor one. I have Duergar's Guards, which is a 7.5 critical avoidance. I have the Cat Instincts, it's a 3.8 deflect chance and defense, but this one I like to change it depending on how my other stats look. I can go with the one called Walter's Present, which gives you a 7.5% deflect, and the Golden Deep Crow Present, which is give you 7.5% awareness. My single target, well, okay, my mounts, my mount area, my mount build, it's I always go with Swarm and Pack Tactics. This one you can change it depending on what the other group members have. For example, if someone has, let's say, Runic but doesn't have Mystic, and a healer has Pack Tactics, you can change this one to Mystic Aura. The Aura can go to Runic, and the healer can go to Pack Tactics. So you can always rotate them for compensate what you don't have, what everyone has. Also for the combat power, well, you can ask your group members what they need, what they have. You can go with Eclipse Lion, you can go with Rex, or you can go with the Bat Swarm. For my build in the stables, I have everything the same as my AoE build. I still have Knight's Commendation, as I mentioned it before. In a boss fight, boss will always have combat advantage on you, so This one, it will always you will always see a small dot, green dot, healing you, because whenever you receive a combat advantage from an attack, you will be healed by 7.5%. So in a boss fight, you always will be getting healed. You can stack these ones as well. You can have two nice commendation, but this one it's also good because you can have them both different dots at different healing dots at the same different periods. Whenever you deflect an attack, you are healed by 5% of your maximum hit points for 6 seconds with a cooldown of 10, both of the Protector's Covenant and the Gladiator's Guile. You can also, if you want, you can change this bonus, and you can place one of the Lair Heart's Present, which is a barb. This one, whenever you are below 30% of your maximum hit points, you instantly cover 10% of your stamina and 20% of your maximum hit points. The only downside from this, it has a 30-second cooldown. Should be like the other ones, like I think it has 10 and seconds. This one should be 15 or 20. But that's another option. And also, if you use the bonus insignia, you will get an extra 10%, 100 item level there. So I this is my single target build. As my previous video, if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment them. I will try to reply them as soon as possible. And thanks for watching. See you again, hopefully soon.